Portfolio.
Right here on the Portfolio, this is your favorite infodutainment platform. And a certain national conversations in the anti mekacho so pesoka ebusia kesi no ampacho adomano fansabo so pine BKC networks on YouTube and become part of a bigger network. Makacho say yeah, interviews back to back. You can sit back and enjoy our previous episode. And with my humble self, MC Portfolio, coming your way with another super exciting conversation around creative art. But Mikael will say, CJ multimedia, jumakua, say we event, say mass event, say private event. Now pay the brony kind of logistics. Make sure and one kadia. Yemba stage mount, yemba lighting mount, yemba effect mount, impo yemba streaming mount. And therefore, event logistics will be talk to us. We are the masters. We have all it takes. Stage of all sizes be a ni enkasa ni yemba mount. Sanso na we event now pe hon nim die ope obi obe planning and coordination, drawing the architecture of the event, input the concept and marketing of the event amoa. The Buff Consortium ranti or Marco Square or munim events in fact. Oma kwadri wom nti ani enkasa o budget ye say na wo pay event no o de ene se wakoda endru ho no na se de open na pepepe. Today I'm about to delve into one of industry conversations that you have not paid attention to. Now, the publicity and image projection sector of the industry are based, and now every creative, being it artist, being it movie person, any form of creative art, be here some form of agenda. Agenda has become part of the industry right now. And one of the medium of the agenda is our various apps I all phone. So particularly X or Twitter. Meaning something about Twitter, even scares some of the artists because this is an app they have vowed never to engage. We want to know more about people who have built a brand around Twitter and what they are using it for and how helpful or harmful it is to our industry and artists and brands as a whole. Today, I'm engaging two of our most rated Twitter influencers, X influencers, to know what runs through their mind, what to them the app means, and way forward for agenda, and even if it is even helpful for the industry at all. Today, and then we will, of course, right there, the man in black is Kumasi Mayor. Kumasi Mayor has been someone who's been very instrumental on the Twitter app, and you guys know his exploits over there. Today, we will engage him about Twitter conversation about the app and the whole agenda thing. And of course, we have Troublemaker. Troublemaker. Currently, one of Ghana's troublemakers. He said, "I say, only bongo ideas here, but your hard or Twitter app, so." And of course, it's Twilight here in the studios of the Portfolio. And say only bongo ideas. They say one hard you app no.
Me hard you. Oh, send me the currently influencer of the year.
Yes, and congratulations.
Yeah, so
congratulations. Hey, yo,
from the troublemaker side. Yeah. So whatever you do, we just they help. They influence the industry. I believe they can go more deep. So
yeah. Basically, so that is Twilight for you, and I know more follow. No, you'll be eager to know what he represents and all that. And of course, Kumasi Mayor is also here. But let's get straight into conversation. Apps be brain now. We have the TikTok app, we have the IG app, we have Facebook and everything. Me personally, my favorite app is Facebook because I've been able to build a certain level of following and a year over there. Tell me why Kumasi Mayor or Twilight thinks Twitter is the best app.
Okay, so before I go inside, I want make we build a point from different angles.
Right.
You follow something like elections, Ghanaian elections, US elections. It happen and where they see say the birthday, like all the topics, like what be the heated platform, like which app you see?
Yes, because. One, when you open Twitter, most people, when they open Twitter, they just check the trend list. Everything going on in this world, when you check the trend list, is there. You get it. And you can also change your location and all that, like at where the trending issues are. Yeah, so you can go to like Ghana Trends, you check everything, you see what's going on, like what's trending in Ghana.
Okay.
As Twilight said, elections.
Why
so
someone like
when you go to maybe Instagram, you won't see such things. It will be like maybe it's all about pictures and videos and all that. Do you get it? Yeah, but Twitter,
TikTok, yes.
Okay, so Twilight, let me come to you.
Yeah.
Facebook for sure. TikTok for sure. IG for sure. Tell me why app ni nyina obia e baller. Twitter is the best.
Yeah, VGM we got na TikTok so.
Oh, yeah, you can follow VGM. Yeah, you won't see what's going on there.
On Facebook, you are just going to see some people like some accounts are reporting news and stuff. But with Twitter is where the actual topic is, the live topic, the live feed. That's where all those.
Yeah, Kumasi Mayor, I come back to you. I want to know his take, and we roll.
So when we come, like, Twitter is where all the conversation is. So an app like TikTok, I'm not saying it's not. It has its own importance or more importance. Oh, the number makes my dance challenge, more poor, more to no massa. That be them my own.
Yeah. Over so Chem said Twitter they do me and so they more poor, more to no massa.
TikTok more poor to my makeup no more sound or more. Facebook, so Facebook is I'll say the father of social media to me. Facebook was like the pioneer, but Twitter came inside and Twitter evolved and started. Though Facebook has a lot of users. Like compared and IG have a lot of users than Twitter. However, when it comes to key issues like this, issues regarding to PR, issues that like
you think say for PR public relation, the Twitter, best app to engage is Twitter.
Yeah, you have all these political figures, the likes of Donald Trump, who were even banned from Twitter near there because they know what Twitter can do. Something like US election, when it's happening, they start shadow banning some accounts and stuff because Twitter can cause wars, everything. So Twitter is not just how we've even limited it in Ghana here, saying agenda and stuff. It goes beyond that. Yeah, so Twitter is a really important app in.
No, it's not. We are not talking about Twitter, but I want to know why you
very,
think it's
very useful when it comes to issues of like PR. Yeah.
Into what person say, Semitiwasia, what bon want to me use Twitter?
What bon cry member or cry?
Nah, you can't.
That's why TikTok has a lot of users because Ghana's high.
So you're making a wild allegation. No.
High.
Semitiwasia. Obeso Chelsea, what bon want me about Twitter? Obeso Chelsea Ghana for more bon. Place a job on TikTok. But Twitter like
because you can't
read and write.
You can't read and write. Yeah, you can't come to
Twitter. Twitter
some people say they see plenty tweets, they can't read and all that
because they can't relate. But TikTok, you're just watching a funny video somebody doing a skit in somebody like
that's all.
So that's why most of the people, both the illiterates and literates, kind of more TikTok,
yes, TikTok baby. Yeah. Okay, so Kumasi Mayor, let me come to you. You think Twitter is life?
Yes. Twitter is life because as Twilight said, when you want like information, like most information across the world, when you go to Twitter, you can get it. You just check the trend list. You just maybe you click on the Tinder screen, maybe the hashtag or maybe the topic. You go there, you check latest. You get all the information that you want on Twitter. You read and all that. And right now people like reading and all that. So Twitter is just the best social media platform. Yeah, because when you go to Instagram and the TikTok, I always say it's like I've been quite too much because
TikTok,
every day I've been quite this one is cursing this one, they are doing this, they are doing that, Charlie.
They can be doing challenges in coffees and stuff,
yes.
Charlie. Now that came Oprah this is like some videos or say, Charlie, what is
it doesn't make sense.
But you can't come and do that on
you can't come and
do a kind of elite platform which if you are there, if you are tweeting, you are just if you have the numbers, there's not just anything that like you can
okay. But let me how easy or hard is it to build following on Twitter as compared to the other apps now?
Twitter is the hardest place to build.
Twitter is the hardest place because they don't know you. You don't post your pictures, you don't post your videos, you don't post yourself. So how are people going to identify that this is you? So they have to come and follow you and all that. So, but it's because of your tweets that people come and follow you. But when you go to other social media platform like Facebook,
you
get the numbers.
1 million.
1 million. You get it.
It's over so say your okay. So let me come to Twilight and I'll come to Kumasi. Twilight. Your celebrities go ha. Senka odwin senka more Twitter. And komunya through 10K.
You can check Haji Abintu's following on Twitter and
Instagram.
TikTok also ne twa you say Haji Abintu. Let me follow it. You say next over share another bottles content. Yeah, because that's what they normally do.
Would you say the internet Emma people like Haji Abintu 20 minutes survival Twitter?
Haji Abintu ne tuna obi a praise or TikTok no. Oba ebe kasa chia. Who are to mash them by 3 days? We don't feel okay. Twitter, yeah.
TikTok
we don't see that way.
There be so much that Twitter like in conform more Twitter. See the omu nneema is different.
Yes.
And say okay also to IG ne TikTok ne say budget also over Twitter obega side.
That's why somebody can post content on TikTok and you see the comments, oh lovely. Maybe a TikTok content you can never find you. But they will just show you the support. Twitter, they will tell you straight, say, DNA, delete this nonsense from my feed, or what's that? Who forced you? Like that kind of comments. I can even show you post the same post. Maybe it could be like a short version of a song, a snippet. You post it on TikTok. You see that, oh, this is a new banger. But TikTok, according to Njanyom, and yeah, sometimes most opinions are sometimes honest because maybe you're a musician, you know, in one direction, you are trying to change and. Let me use an example of this guy's song, Bazi Banero. He did another one, Try Again. You can go and check comments on TikTok. It was full of praise. Twitter people, it had like over 1 million views. They were like, why are you doing the same thing? Why are you using the same beats? Like, yes. So that's the difference between Twitter and other platforms.
Okay, so, so for an artist, so you're creative, and I say, now pay honest opinion on your creativity. Is Twitter a go-to app?
Yeah.
Honest.
Yeah, you have to embrace Twitter.
Yeah. So you have to come to Twitter.
So when I see artists saying that they don't like Twitter, like it's kind of funny to me.
Yes, because maybe sometimes I see that you, the artist, you don't believe in yourself.
Yeah.
You get it because you have to post it on Twitter to check the comments and all that. Because when you go to TikTok or maybe Instagram, when you post it there, most of them fan-fooling, yes, you get it. But Twitter, we have the hard guys there that they will throw you, like they will let you know that what you are doing, you are not doing it the best thing. You get it? Yes. They will
let me give you a current example. You see somebody like Kweku Smoke.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I've seen it making waves. Everybody, boys are praising on Twitter.
Yeah, in the freestyle.
Yeah, everybody like he's getting positive comments. It's not like Twitter.
Hard,
they're now boys. If like they fuck with like you release it and like they fuck with your shit, they are going to praise you. Someone like Jose Kumsi 10 or drop PPD or Twitter. They are praising him. Nancy Obes, I'm sure you be like Okutas and now recording there. Yeah. And people were like, now what this? Are you this guy? You a real musician? Like, so if you do something and they don't fuck with it, they will tell you. But when you go to maybe another platform, they are just your fans. The moment who say, play, go harder, you try, like those kind of comments. Yeah, so that makes Twitter different from other apps. So if you're a musician, I advise you to embrace Twitter. When you release your stuff, then you see that people really like it. It makes you feel like even up we cry, I'm on for call they like my stuff. That means I'm doing the right thing.
Because Stoneboy even said it. Twitter is a highway. You get it?
Twitter is what? Stoneboy is there.
Highway. Was it Twitter there? Why a highway?
We don't stop there.
5 years ago. So for me also recently was saying Twitter.
So Twitter, we know.
Okay, so people like Shatawale deleting a Twitter app. Shatawale deleting a Twitter app because of what you guys have been doing to creative and all that. Why do you think Shatawale receives much more love from Facebook?
Yes.
You think that Shatawale and can you building a brand around Twitter and can you big city?
The thing is, you should be you as a musician, you should not focus on just a single social media platform. After he deactivated his Twitter account, he's released a project and he's probably pushing it on just Facebook and it's just a few fans and followers of Face and as more pushy. Because I like the song on it and I was really posting it, but I don't get the fact that you're an A-list musician. You have a new project, so you have left Twitter.
You think Shatawale deleting his Twitter is not a smart decision?
It's not a smart.
Yeah, it's not a smart decision.
And I don't know why. And sometimes he does some of this stuff to be in the topics, but something like this, and if you want to
won't talk about
a post on Facebook, if you want to make
nobody's
money
going to talk about it.
If you want to make this money this year, make money this year, leave Twitter. Twitter is we are seeing us on our Twitter. So how can you Shatawale, you sit there and just say if you want to leave, make money, leave Twitter? It's not something we should even take serious. So he leaving and he's been on Twitter several. This is not the first time he has done that. He'll come back. He will surely come back. And I'm saying this for the fact that Twitter had a deactivation policy that if you deactivate your account, you lose it in 1 month. Recently, it's 10 to 1 month or 12 months. So I'm sure you probably chose the 1 year option trying to strike. I know Shatawale. So this is one of his moves and antics. It's not something we should take serious. It's not that he's left Twitter. He had over 3.5 million followers.
This guy
who lets 3.5 million followers go just like that. It's not even a smart decision.
Yeah. Okay, so I mean, coming back to now TikTok, any Twitter for an artist or a creative, then you blow your pa.
Oh, for me, I'll say TikTok because I like their vibe there. You see that sometimes, TikTok, they are very creative. They just gather people around.
So in blowing a song there, you admit that TikTok
I'll tackle it from a different angle.
Right.
Okay, let's say TikTok currently has more users in Ghana than Twitter.
Okay.
Yeah. Because as I said, it captures both the literate and the illiterate. So promoting a song on TikTok, you know that you have both sides on your song.
On your
However, you cannot try and focus on only that side of your song. You need that PR. Because right now your song can blow and your image is not out there.
Right.
Yeah.
You say TikTok, they'll hear your song, they'll dance with it, the song will be everywhere. I don't know the artist.
I don't know the artist.
Here's where Twitter comes in. You come on Twitter, you know, you are posting your pictures. Like aside that, we are talking about you are in the
talking
topics.
about you.
Nobody generates conversations on TikTok.
On TikTok.
TikTok is like
on Twitter,
a video based app. But on Twitter, we generate conversations. Big topic. Most of the IG bloggers, they get their news from Twitter.
But then Facebook, François Alegi said, you guys still post from Facebook and come and engage it on Twitter and own it.
Facebook, that's what they are saying because Facebook is losing its relevance gradually.
Yes.
In this segment. Because when you popular news, when news comes, Facebook is now like it's like a more of a blogging platform where people post maybe news and stuff there, but people don't actually generate comments. Facebook, you post, they'll just come in the comments and talk. But Twitter, we have different tweets which generate a lot of conversations. Sometimes we even create the conversations ourselves. But maybe it will be trending on Twitter and people, other YouTubers,
will engage it.
Will just come and post it on their platform. So it's not like the post they are talking about maybe some funny jokes. So people can go Facebook, tweet you on Twitter. That's it. But when it comes to real life content, like we don't pick our news from Facebook.
Do we have superstars that had been made from not creative or do we have Twitter superstars in Ghana? Because we know that someone can be a TikTok superstar and everyone knows someone is an IG superstar. Even Facebook, someone can be a superstar out of Facebook. Is there a superstar, like superstar influencer?
You know, we have somebody like Kaliji. You know how he he was very instrumental in the Face the Country movement. The whole Face the Country movement, which was all over the Ghana, which even went to BBC and stuff. It was pioneered by the likes of Kaliji and it was really everywhere.
Okay, so now
the Occupy Jollobi campaign that last December, it was everywhere. It was the same Twitter influencer, the likes of Sneak Anyame. Okay, so we have people.
All right. Twitter so now let me know this: who really made Twitter engagement and its operations attractive in Ghana, Kalije or Kojo Sheldon?
Okay, so this is $1 million question. I don't know the angle you want to come from.
The app Twitter, when popularizing or Ghana, when the man here attractive.
Sheldon has said it on camera several times that he wasn't made on Twitter. So I wouldn't say Kojo Sheldon. If you are talking about Twitter,
I would say Kojo Sheldon. The time Kalije started doing agenda trolling and all that, I wasn't seeing Kojo Sheldon.
Who influenced you into the Twitter game?
The Twitter game, I would say this guy, Asie Dumens.
Asie Dumens.
Yeah.
I'll say the COVID era, when the COVID came and we were all home and stuff. We were seeing Twitter stuff. That time I saw
the Twilight brand from COVID.
So before pre-COVID, I had an account, but I wasn't active. I just come and follow some football news and I go. Okay. So that COVID time, we actually had some WhatsApp platform with my uni guys, and they were like, Twitter. They were mentioning the lives of Kaliji. So I said, okay, let me go and see what's going there. So I saw the lives of Kaliji, K Poison, Kelewele Joint, Nungwa Kadibi, the Asie Dumens. They were the guys running the app around that time. And so that time I was like, okay, what these guys are doing, if I pick my phone and also tell, I can do what they are doing. So that everybody was home. So it started from COVID. That's when they trashed. So I used to make normal funny tweets and stuff. That was so the ending of 2020 there. I saw that I was amassing some followers. People were actually liking my stuff, and I was building a circle, like people.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's when my account.
So for you, if I ask you, who is the godfather or landlord of Twitter? Kojo Sheldon, Kalije?
I'll say Kalije.
Why?
Because we are talking about Twitter and now. Kojo Sheldon is somebody who actually started from Facebook and stuff. and he came to
Yeah,
Twitter. But
yeah.
Twitter being Twitter, like Kalije made Twitter attractive, like somebody, because when Kalije built his number 100K and stuff, he was all about Twitter. He wasn't on any other platform yet.
Right.
Yeah, so when you come to Twitter, Kalije, he was going everywhere with just Twitter.
Okay.
So, yes, I'll say
But-
Kalije.
Aside even that, Kalije has more numbers on Twitter than.
Yeah, he has
Yo,
to-
that's a fact. But my question was about who really made the order. But then among for say, it's because Kojo Sheldon is more opinionated. If you come at him, he will come back at you. Most Mujan in Tina, one person more than a crown, but man, someone who really made Twitter attractive
Oh,
to him.
nobody
I
hates
have no issue.
him.
Nobody
Kojo
hates-
Sheldon.
nobody hates Kojo
I
Sheldon.
like Kojo Sheldon.
Yeah,
He might have
nobody
been to
hates
his
him,
studio
yeah.
even several times. I go for his events and stuff. And I don't even like the fact that it's supposed to be a debate or an argument. That
Because baby, you can't.
But
Twitter is an
Kojo
agenda
Sheldon
app,
is
so
really big. Kojo Sheldon is a YouTuber. He has a big YouTube account. He's really known there.
Yeah.
In Facebook, he's known on IG, on all social. So as overall, Kojo Sheldon is such a big influencer. But if you are limiting the conversation to, like, let's say
Twitter.
Twitter.
Yeah,
well,
it's
Kojo
Kalije.
Sheldon
Yeah.
himself doesn't limit himself as a Twitter influencer.
Yeah.
So if for Twitter as an app, I'll say Kalije is the head of Twitter.
Kalije is, okay, so let's talk about what Twitter as a whole and its commercial value. If Obika say more Twitter ho na mo nya hwe na mo ni life, like especially when you guys come at artists or brands, what they normally say you guys say Twitter and bank money life. How do you convince the average person who thinks that Twitter is just an app for agenda, say it's rewarding to be a Twitter influencer?
You know that most of the artists sometimes they like it when we drag them. Do you get it?
No, Kumasi Mayor say sa Twitter agenda na artists be su say ego industry no. Sa artists na low key they like it.
More times they pay we say we could come drag them, make them trend.
Artists tia mo kasa mo di o matemo
They
pay.
So
they
like some agendas
because
are
yes mo na mo go Ghana music industry. Artists ni so che media people say we should advise the Twitter agenda people say omo na go Ghana, not knowing say some of them pay you to
You'll be
insult them
there,
and
you'll
drag
be
them.
there, then they will come and they will be like, okay, we are a group, so maybe I will drag this artist, maybe the other one too will defend and all that, and it will be back and forth for just the artist to trend, to just come on maybe like the trend list. Do you
Okay.
get it? Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll be there, then they will come.
So is that the case with you, Twilight?
as I'm saying, we have some drags which maybe we are just dragging. That one is just organic.
Yeah.
But we have some musicians, sometimes some upcomers who also want to be in the topic. And
Yeah.
No, but I'm
Yeah,
talking
I'm
about
coming.
mainstream.
And even with the mainstream, with some names I don't.
Yeah,
want
of
to.
course.
So you have mainstream musicians that maybe they'll become to drop a song and maybe they want to be in the topic. Sometimes,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
They pay
so
for this, I
they
think.
pay to create conversation around a
Yeah.
project and all that.
So that's why I'm saying musicians. So no, even and the artists, some of the artists we even drag for free. They like it.
Yeah, they like it,
Why
yeah.
Sarkodie has never blocked anybody?
Yeah.
That is another big conversation. Sarkodie is one person among for drag your Twitter pa.
Yes,
But
because
you
he's never
hardly see
blocked-
Sarkodie
Yeah,
blocking
that's
someone.
one of the
blocked
reasons it's
anyone.
been relevant for over 10 years.
Yeah.
It's good to be in the topics.
You get it. It's
Me,
good to
somebody
be-
like Medical had blocked me at the point. Later on, you unblocked me. Right now, we are following each other. So it's not like when you are when like some of them come and understand that now I'm an artist. I've released a song. When my song, when I'm not releasing a project, nobody talks about me.
Okay.
And if that's the case, that means you are not relevant.
So it's difficult for someone like Sarkodie to block you on Twitter because
Yes,
Sa app no you suit in advantage.
yeah,
pa.
because
Yeah.
he knows that we have people with numbers. They are using his name and stuff. And when
Okay.
people tweet about Sarkodie and stuff, it keeps him in the topics.
because I'm pretty sure that Sarkodie has more numbers on Twitter than IG.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think he's the most followed, one of the most followed
he
in
has
Africa.
6 million.
And then,
In
So
Ghana,
you
the
think
most.
okay? So these three artists: Sarkodie, Stonebwoy, Samini. Why mo nete mojuma mo ya see pa?
Samini Ntiase.
It's Sarkodie.
Samini is emotional.
Yeah.
Samini
Samini
emotional.
Ntiase.
Stonebwoy
Stonebwoy
is one
Ntiase.
emotional
Stonebwoy
guy.
Ntiase,
Stonebwoy Ntiase.
But
Yeah.
Sarkodie knows. So Sarkodie, if you talk about Sarkodie, he will never block you.
Have you been
Yeah.
threatened by an artist because of Twitter agenda?
As in threat.
So Michelle Amebo.
I've received some comments and stuff that's like as in a threat now. Because the way I make my tweets, it's not a tweet which will personally make you angry. So if you dip it, that's
Like saying, say Amrado it will be bigger than Stonebwoy. You don't think it's something?
That one, I said if Amrado started singing early,
Early, he would have been
Stonebwoy
bigger than-
doesn't- they wouldn't get a career. First of all, someone like Stonebwoy should not like take this personally, because Stonebwoy knows he's bigger than Amrado in the first place. So if you know you are bigger than Amrado in the first place, why should you be angry? You shouldn't be. And secondly, the fact that I didn't mention any other artist and I mentioned his name also show that he's really relevant in the game. Because I didn't mention any singer, because first the statement is not all that factual. And after making such a statement, I use his name, and using his name alone shows that he's relevant. So even if he says, I'm making this tweet to maybe just cause controversy or something, and he being the topic should show him that like he's truly a big artist.
So let's discuss this real quick. One of the ills in the industry, as you say, Jesus say about how you people call yourself agenda boys and what your operations. I mean, why do you call yourself agenda boys?
Some musicians are there too who say because somebody is talking bad about them, that's why their songs are not. It's a lie. There are some stuff they are not doing right. That's why their songs are not out. We always compare ourselves to the Nigerian industry. You don't do agenda more than Nigeria.
You can't just come and drop a banger then you go and sleep. Do you get it? You have the talent, but you are wasting it. Yeah, we have so many artists.
So Nancy, I mean, who say Mujina Kwesiata? So what is it about the Kwesiata that Twitter guys feel so disappointed? Is it that Twitter made him, and so you're expecting?
No, it's not
so
much
much
about Twitter made him, because he had the streets. All the new guys, Laku, most of them, they all came out that they were inspired by Kwesiata. So if the new school, like almost every new school artist was inspired by you, and we are not seeing that Kwesiata again, everybody has to be angry, because he had the streets and he had everyone, both boys and girls, because he had like literally had the streets. So if you are kind of a bit declining, and you have every right to question, you say, Kwesiata, why are you doing this?
Don't you think, sir, what you guys do on Twitter in the name of agenda, no? Ama artists be adwene say omo nhye omo ho akonfo, ama be depressed, ama be in fact I feel worthless of themselves. Have you never heard stories about
but
artists trying to commit suicide because of what you guys do?
You have to be mentally strong.
But have you heard?
Let's take Twitter side. We have
it depends on
personalities who make comments. We have this we call them
Mr. Logic.
They make comments. So aside the Twitter, we have people in the industry. So if you are entering showbiz, you just have to be mentally strong. It's not like limited to Twitter. So you have these pandas who sit on radio, TV stations and make ill comments about these same artists. So it's not like people on Twitter are saying this, so you should no. If you are going to be somebody who's going to enter showbiz, sports, football, or anything like that, a popular person, you just have to kind of learn to ignore some of these things.
But this guy, Lukaku, I think he has deactivated his Twitter account.
If you know Enzo Fernandez, like we have musicians who because they feel like they are not safe on Twitter.
Okay, let me share. Twitter has been tagged as a very disrespectful bunch of people. Like that is how empenyimfo man to social media age ni huno. Say disrespectful guys near there. In some mokache artists for Twitter. Anyhow, mo drag on Twitter. Se mu hu omo in person na ma opportunity say kasa same thing nature ma. Mo betimi aka che o.
Oh no.
I didn't hear.
It's not that because Twitter is a different world. So, but say I see you artists are criticize, you talk your matter, and don't just I'll come and meet you and see that same.
I have to see the
that
same.
That means to me, say as to me now what's answer. I'm rather than to. It doesn't even make sense. That's why I also don't expect somebody to also read my tweet and say meet me in person and say Twilight so now tweet me, but I remember what no. You should just let me something. Just social media stuff. So if you, that's why you have a block button. If you don't feel somebody's vibe, you just block the person. You just mute the person. You just take it from there. But moving social media issues to real life to make a big deal out of
that one
things,
be some way.
Have you heard stories about influencers who has been attacked because of some tweet they make?
I've heard something like that, but it's not common.
It's not common.
Influencer because me, I get a lot of comments like the people meet you when you meet with me shout, oh Charlie, yo, I don't know, no allow like that is that's
okay. So on Twitter, I've heard words that I got introduced to on Twitter. So help us explain what those things mean.
Okay.
In Twitter, when someone say idolo, what does it mean?
Idolo is like boss, like
your idol.
Yeah, your idol. Yeah.
So who coined the word idolo? hello.
It's a French word.
It's Spanish.
It's Spanish.
Boys are Spanish. Like it's a normal term. So I do say like Uba Kumasi boys or term. If I do like just
So we want to introduce Twitter and how it is engaged to people who want to be interested in the app. So these are influencers that will help us through the app. So on Twitter, we say edin mie no. Ebua edin bakubi da so na bi da se. What are the differences?
One is the handle and that one is unique. Yeah, so maybe if your handle is maybe my handle is the _Macaulay_boy. There's only one the Macaulay boy. So it's like a ID card and Ghana card, that's the ID number.
Okay.
But the display name or that username, anyone you can your name portfolio. That's how people create fake accounts.
Okay.
Then something like maybe portfolio. I also create a name. I'll put your picture there. But as the handle, no, it cannot be same. So I'll just change something small there. And that's the difference. So the handle is the unique username and the display name is any name you want to use. It doesn't has to be maybe your real name. It could be a nickname or anything.
So what are the terms over Twitter you use or we don't use on any other app? So when you hear this term, that is what it means.
First, we have something like retweet.
We
can't go and retweet on IG, Facebook.
Okay, so retweet Facebook and can button bang.
What's the Facebook?
Share bibi on Twitter. It's called retweet.
Retweeting is like somebody has made a tweet, but
we have retweet and we have share on Twitter too. The retweet is like maybe I follow Twilight. We follow ourselves, but you don't follow Twilight. So when Twilight makes a tweet and I retweet it, because maybe you and I we are following each other, you might see
my tweet on his page,
like on my page,
or on the timeline. Kumasi Mayor retweeted this tweet, but the tweet is from Twilight.
Okay,
but you don't follow Twilight.
Yeah,
yes, but because you and I follow each other, I have retweet Twilight tweet. You are going to see.
And what does it mean to say to quote tweet on Twitter?
So with the quote tweet, it's like a quoted reply. Maybe I've made a tweet and you want your reply to be on top of mind. So for people know that you are replying this particular tweet. So that one you won't go to the comments and comment.
Okay. And so be quote to or Twitter. It's just what person the followers who
or reply. You want them to see the person they are replying.
And the person wants to go in hard.
Okay.
Yes, the person wants
mostly
to yes. Yeah, he wants his reply to go in, and that's why the person decided to quote.
Okay. Is there any other special features on Twitter that people must know?
Twitter, you have something like Twitter Spaces.
Spaces.
It was introduced, I think, 2-3 years ago. And Spaces is like, I don't know if you know Clubhouse, how you can have host conversations. We don't have. I don't think.
And I went to Twitter Space because of Kali J. That's why he made it. He started engaging.
Twitter Spaces, we can do what we normally do on the traditional media. You can interview people there, have thousands of people on listening to the person, and it has been really useful since its inception. Yeah. For mainstream media, radio stations, you have seen that radio stations don't take Twitter serious, but now they are all moving. Most of them are moving to Twitter.
Some years to come, what doom and I'll bet me predict stations are more engaged with Twitter.
I just feel like now traditional media first gone in the olden days, like everything was strictly traditional media. Social media wasn't that of a thing. But right now, social media is gradually taking over, which is a fact because some people just need their smartphones.
Yes,
they have their bundle packages. They know they can just come to Twitter and get the news there. So if you are a traditional media and you are not on Twitter, you are not doing live streaming on Twitter, you are not doing Twitter Spaces and that stuff. And in some years, your colleagues who took it serious will be having the numbers there. So the people who don't feel like they have to go home and sit behind their TVs and watch TV, but use that means they are going to be ahead of those who didn't adopt the social. Because social media is gradually taking over.
So let's talk about, real quick, fan base. Okay. Twitter is one of the places our fan base are targeted and all that thing. Do you think, sir, this whole fan base system was started by Twitter being popular?
I'll say that. Because those fan bases, that's in Sack Nation. First, when you say Sack Nation, it's the people who go to Rapaholic and watch. And after that, what else?
Right.
But right now, fan base is a 24-hour thing, 24/7. People are online defending or promoting their artists on Twitter. So you have maybe Shatawale's fan base there. And this thing became very, very, I think the 2018-17 there, that's when that kind of fan base banter became very big in Ghana here. And it was mainly because of the beef someone like Shatawale was having with the likes of Sarkodie and Stonebwoy. So the fans also they came in and it has been like that. So they always at fan base war. And
well, I didn't know over Twitter. Sarkodie fan base does saying shatter fan base.
He be lie.
No, because we want to understand. We are getting to understand Twitter as one of the engineers of the fan base system in Ghana. I mean, you can't talk about how fan base has grown to become without talking about Twitter and its impact on the fan base system in Ghana. So today we are engaging Twilight and Kumasi Mayor on how these fan base are weaponized against each other in Ghana and how Twitter has played a major role in this fan base system. So we are engaging. Artist Bena a use of Twitter to the advantage, in terms of fan base.
Your question was like, why Sarkodie?
Yes,
I'm saying Sarkodie doesn't have fans on Twitter than Shatta. We have that notion that Shatta fans are on the streets. Shatta fans are
because you also Twitter a elite app, and people have the notion that Shatta fans in elite.
That's the reason why I came to respect Shatta very well this year. I was also of that notion till I studied a few polls that they were comparing Sarkodie, Shatta and Stonebwoy, and Shatta was kind of leading. So I also decided to also organize mine, and I organized a poll between Shatta, Stonebwoy, and Sarkodie. And Stonebwoy was a little far behind. It was really close between Shatta and Sarkodie. Where Shatta led by a small margin.
But do they engage? Do they tweet? Are they?
Shatta fans, they don't tweet.
Because Shatta fans, he has a lot of fans there, but they are not organized.
They are not organized, yes.
They have WhatsApp groups, they will come and trade the hashtag, but it doesn't mean Sarkodie has fans on Twitter.
Because Matthew, you said previously, Twitter is an elite app. If it's an elite app, a fan base
but
like SM.
You asking me that, do you genuinely think Sarkodie fans are elite than SM fans?
So will say we elite
because,
and Twitter. Because if you check the post and the analytics, it looks like SM fans. People think that SM fans are more vibrant and responsive on Facebook and maybe TikTok because that is not an elite oriented app.
Yeah.
And they feel you need to be associated with a brand like Sarkodie to be a Twitter
the way
person.
Sarkodie has branded himself gives that notion, but that's not the case.
But he's the most followed artist on Twitter.
Yeah, fine. He's the most followed.
But fan base wise, you don't think that Sarkodie fan base more vibrant?
The only difference is they are kind of more organized. Sarkodie fan base say Titi didn't birthday come up trending hashtag.
Okay.
Tracy Bedo have trending hashtag on one job for my trending.
Why can't you?
But Shatta fans are not like that.
Yes, they are not organized.
Yes. So if you talk back about Shatta, they'll come and insult you. Your mother.
Shatta fans say on Twitter. I'm not even sure that they have a WhatsApp group or like maybe a platform that they
are not organized.
That is what they are coming to do on Twitter. I'm very sure that
because I know they are more organized on Facebook. Well, they have Facebook pages. But
on Twitter, I'm not sure.
But let me also talk about brands. Three A-list artists: Sarkodie, SM, and Shatta. Brands Ben and Nam Sarkodie soa or my build it. Yehu or more Twitter. Brands Ben and Nam Shatta soa or my be influential Twitter. Brands Ben and which artist has made the most influential brands on Twitter?
Me, I don't want to. I can't mention names because fine people. This has been a raising topic. People are like, someone like Kali J, he was supporting Sarkodie and stuff.
But we all can't deny the fact that Kali J 80% of his relevance is just the
Sarkodie has been influential to somebody like Kali J, but I don't see that with the way they put that like Sarkodie.
Well, at the point in time, Sark fans came at Kali J say ever since Obeye an independent brand, he doesn't use the brand to push Sarkodie anymore.
They don't have a case. Sarkodie didn't give.
You don't think Sarkodie made Kali J on Twitter?
No. Kali J was doing his other stuff. Kali J was doing his normal football banter about Chelsea and then stuff. Kali J was kind of overall. Though Sarkodie's impact was also there, but I won't say.
What percentage of impact do you think Sarkodie made on Kali J?
He's not the only Sarkodie fan. You have Sarkodie fans who were supporting him before Kali J. Some don't even have 50K.
Okay.
So
for those can say
Sarkodie anka omono those boys many of them don't even have 100K 50K. So I feel like we should go beyond that the person also really strived hard to build his brand.
Okay, so at time I buy na Sark native were dragging Kali J for hitting back at Sarkodie. Adiebi Sarkodie and Kali J nije ho or can't be no.
I don't think all that wasn't necessary. But you know, it's Twitter. They'll bring receipt and they'll like, oh, this and this and this and that. But I mean, this from my personal point of view, I don't feel like
Sarkodie made Kalije.
Yeah, they are trying to say Sarkodie.
I don't feel like Sarkodie
made
career.
Yes, he gave.
But he's not the only Sarkodie fan.
Nah.
Okay.
So why?
So more can say Sarkodie make
also now 1 million. Yes, if that's the case, all of them should also have. And some were supporting Sarkodie before Kalije.
What do you think about Kobe Chain? Do you also think Sarkodie made Kobe Chain on Twitter?
Somebody like Kobe J as a blogger,
really
but
a Twitter person.
But no, I went to Kobe J's event and Kobe J really appreciates Sarkodie's impact and effort in his life. And Kobe J is somebody who is not that even controversial. Yeah. So I don't think if you are today if you are saying Sarkodie has really put him on top and where he's going to deny or something like that. So with somebody like Kobe J, Sarkodie's impact on him, he himself doesn't deny it. He's been on several platforms appreciating Sarkodie's impact on his life. So.
You think someone like Stonebwoy has really built Twitter influencers? Is there anyone on Twitter media and say pinpointing this Stonebwoy diya bata? Wow. Nah. There is no beam native who have become an individual brand and huge as an influencer.
No. I don't say that.
Why do you think it's so?
That's why I'm saying even that's the issue here. An individual getting the numbers upon everything is dependent on the individual.
The individual.
It's not dependent on your association with a certain.
Are you sure?
A certain artist.
No, you help artists, we help promote them and stuff. Maybe you can't say because of this artist because
it can be your favorite artist. Then maybe you meet him maybe at a event or maybe a program. Then maybe you take picture plus.
That's not going to give you 10K.
It doesn't really.
We are getting to the tail end of our conversation. But with Shatter 2, have you seen a brand that has been built on Twitter because of?
On Twitter per se, we have people like somebody like Shadrach who supports. We have Flesh Jamin, they are bloggers and stuff. But most of those people are like more on Facebook and stuff.
It means that on record, Sarkodie.
That's why I brought up. The Sarkodie thing was arguable.
Okay.
That Kalije issue. No, we can't still because we can't conclude
because Kalije was doing his thing.
Yeah,
the only person that's me, I'll say that since I joined Twitter, he's been like supporting Sarkodie, like Sarkodie.
Don Success, right?
Success, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So he did literally, we can say Sarkodie made
that guy. He did do Sarkodie stuff.
Yeah. And when you say that, Don Success is not going to deny him, though.
Yeah, he's not going to deny.
Okay, so real quick, let's do this. Who is the most influential person on Twitter?
As in
Twilight. So that is
influencers.
Yes, influencers. No, but Twitter as an app. Who comes to mind? The most influential person on Twitter.
Ghana.
Ghana, yes, Ghana. Influential.
Most influential person.
Yes, I'm getting to Twitter. Then I'll come to you. Twilight. Who is the most influential person on Twitter?
I don't want to say Sarkodie.
No, I'm talking about the influencers.
That's why I'm limiting. I was saying let's limit it to influence. Okay. I will say Kalije.
Kalije. Yes. You, Kumasi Mayor.
Yeah, of course, Kalije.
Who is the most controversial person on Twitter?
Oh, they will say Bongo Ideas.
Bongo Ideas. Yes. You.
Yeah, of course, it's Bongo.
Who is the funniest person on Twitter?
Funniest. I'll say somebody like, let's say somebody like Key Poison is really funny.
You?
Twilight.
Yeah,
Twilight and Key Poison.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well. Now, who you think has made the most fortunes and riches from Twitter?
Bobby, this question there.
Who do you think has made the most fortunes and riches from
like
Twitter?
Influencers?
Yes.
Oh, people are low key. We get I get boys who like them be low key. They don't do show offs. Like they don't post stuff.
No, but from Twitter, they are rich because Twitter made them.
Oh yeah.
This will be hard to answer from my side though. But
you have one person in mind though.
Yeah, I mean, speak up. I mean, who do you think? That is why it's
I'll say this guy, Opresi.
Yeah, he really made his fortunes from Twitter, right?
I'll say Opresi. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll say Twilight too.
Me what target?
Abi now Twilight.
See your make a come out with boys can do for you.
But who's your favorite politician on Twitter? Politician Ben use Twitter to his advantage.
Sam George, yeah.
So you are
Sam George.
Anka Twitter on your politician called agenda boy.
Yes.
Hardcore agenda.
That guy, that man, he be like typical agenda boy.
Sam George.
When Nigeria lost the final, he was even trolling.
He was trolling.
Yeah, he was trolling.
Yeah, he's free. Like,
who is the most influential female personality on Twitter?
Actually,
right now,
female influential, like
influential could be a celebrity. Celebrity. We're very influential. We use Twitter app on the female.
This one there.
Oh, me, I go say my very own Yvonne Nelson. Her book.
We are not talking about yes. You don't think
that moment?
But you don't think it's Nanaba?
She has blocked me like 4 years.
Right now, she's not active. Nanaba is not active.
She has blocked me for like 4 years,
active,
so I can't tell.
But
Nanaba will be in the picture. Yes,
but Nanaba right now is not active.
Okay.
She's not
Who
active.
Who do you think is the most bullied artist on Twitter?
Bullied artist.
The artist I so power Twitter. Every time
Kwame Eugene.
Shatawale to his part.
No, Shatali, you can't say it's because Shatali is also a bully. So it's
why
can't be a baby a bully now? Something like Kwame Eugene.
Why does Twitter bully Kwame Eugene? Someone like Kwame Eugene.
It's because
because of they say it's fashion sense. Like
and they are like they literally they don't like that guy. They just don't like the guy
for no reason.
Right? But they like Kwame. Yeah, that is also Twitter. Normally boys they drag him for no reason, and he's not even active on the app. So
artists Ben Pan are benefited positively from Twitter agenda.
Yeah,
but people say he's the most hated.
So that like that because
okay, so artist Ben and so far bullying is always about positive.
Ghana.
Maybe the ones that they like they don't come on Twitter, they are not active on Twitter. They just post their stuff like maybe their music or their music.
But what do you think is Blacko's position on Twitter?
Okay, yeah, Blacko is not all that bullied. People like everybody kind of like everybody people like Blacko.
People like him.
Why is Twitter so partial when it comes to Blacko? Why is it very difficult to hear say you bully Blacko on Twitter?
It's because of the people that started backing Blacko. Like they started pushing Blacko. You have Kaliji on your side, you have Sine Kanyami, you have Esi Edumens. Those three guys, they were very hard. And it was like something came up like support your own. So we have this Blacko guy coming up and all that. So we all have to support him. And we all like Kaliji.
Blacko is like a Twitter product.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
So he's a Twitter darling boy.
Yeah,
you think say Blacko Yawa Pai or Twitter? We will treat it the same way I talk Yawa Pai be treating him.
No, Yawa is another guy who also faces a lot of bullying.
Yeah.
So I think with somebody like Blacko, the favoritism is there. Yeah, people are kind of partial towards the likes of Blacko compared to the likes of Yawa, Kweku Flake, the other guys.
Why do you think it's so?
What he said, like
he said, darling boy.
Yeah, like one of their own, because when Blacko was coming up, they were pushing him on Twitter from 1K followers to so Blacko is like more of a Twitter darling boy. So.
All right then. So I mean, wrapping up, what is the biggest brag you can tell Ghanaians about being a Twitter influencer? You personally, Twilight.
Being a Twitter influencer really opens doors for you. Like places you thought you would never enter. I've had the opportunity to meet people without Twitter I wouldn't meet.
Okay.
I've entered embassies, I've met like great people, which without being a Twitter influencer, I wouldn't get this opportunity. Even being here right now, it's all because of Twitter.
Kumasi Mayor, what is your biggest brag about being a Twitter influencer?
Oh yeah, as Twilight said, there are people that maybe like what you can say you are going to see them, or maybe like this place you are even going to enter and all that here, but you get because of Twitter you get the chance to meet like great people and all that.
Now real quick, top 10 Twitter influencers. Top 10. You are the reigning Twitter influencer of the year. You Huntunche. Now let's get to your top 10.
Okay.
1.
Kalije.
2.
Opersi.
3.
Esi Dumens.
4.
K Poison.
5.
Beno Success.
6.
Isel.
7.
Nebasak.
8.
230.
9.
Latif.
And the last person. Who will you put there?
Let me put a lady there. Amaduma.
You mentioned top type Twitter influencers and you left Kojo Sheldon.
As I said, Sheldon doesn't really
carry himself as an influencer.
Yeah, so I just limited to Twitter.
Even Sheldon, more times when he comes on Twitter, he comes and drag boys like Twitter boys.
Yes, okay.
Yeah, he just come and drag Twitter boys.
So who are your top 5? You do top 5.
Me, I'll take Twilight as number 1. Kali J, Snake Kanyame, Oprisi.
Yeah, don't forget how we say.
Yes.
And you said top 5, right? I'll take a few domains, yeah.
Okay. What is the most controversial story on Twitter?
As in currently of
yeah,
like
in recent time.
Recent
okay,
time.
so give me top
Twitter,
5 most controversial stories.
Controversy though, but this year, let me limit it to this year. The Malay topic was really controversial.
Malay.
He forced issue.
Yeah.
This Ashesi guy's issue. I don't know if you heard it. The Uber driver issue.
The Uber driver, the Leke guy,
Lekaton guy. And
this girl issue to them.
Make you
the singaton.
Efuas and Twa in Yawa to
okay, Yawa to buy.
Okay.
Which she file I want to come.
Okay. So since Twitter changed to X, has there been anything different in operation and whatever?
Yeah, there's been a lot of differences. Elon Musk he's really changed Twitter. Yeah, because right now he brought this Twitter payment subscription thing. He increased the number of tests you can type, the number of ID verification.
So wrapping up, so who say your ticket obi and your blue tick or Twitter? Does it mean the person is an influencer? Can anyone at all?
No, right now you just have to
subscribe.
So we have something we call the yellow tick. That one is for maybe organizations. That's for business. The government one is like grey and stuff. But with the blue one,
everyone can have
and one difference is now we have Twitter revenue.
Okay.
So first, revenue was just limited to I think YouTube and TikTok. And
but now you can
every 2 weeks. Yeah, they make money for Twitter.
So you they make money every 2 weeks for Twitter
every
because
2
of impression.
Yeah.
Did they really pay?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, it depends on your tweets, like the engagement.
The engagement on your.
So now that's to say, blue tick IF will be at me apply. How do you identify an authentic account and a synthetic account?
So that's when you have to be really, you have to pay attention to something like a handle.
Yeah, the handle.
So there's only one at Sarko there. So if it's Sarko there, you know it's Sarko. You check his following.
And more times, like the number of followers the person has.
You have to
because.
check.
Yeah, you remember this fake Blackwell account, no?
Yeah,
he also trouble on Ariasta issues.
But right now, that time Blackwell didn't have a verification.
Yeah, Blackwell didn't have a verification. So when Blackwell tweets and this fake account will come and tweet,
they will take that one.
Yeah, they will take that one.
So now, then I'll be media houses because multi breaking stories. Now media houses are how do you tell a media house to differentiate between an authentic account and a synthetic account?
Yeah, so they should just click on the profile and see the actual page, the following.
But someone can create virtually the same thing.
That's why you are saying you have to check the followers of the person.
And the handle is always unique.
And
right now, even most of them have gotten to know. Right now, that priority is not even an issue anymore because most of them have got to know like these accounts.
And all that.
So
because
it didn't cause the trouble people thought when Elon Musk proposed the idea. People thought that Twitter cast, but it's still working. Effectively.
Okay, so that is about it. Twitter and what it has gotten to offer the industry, the positive, the negative, and all that. But real quick, people like Endurance, DWP boys, no, you guys are not making Twitter attractive for them.
Oh, and like recently, we like keep like that was I think December.
Yeah.
Can't drop
because a video dropping on IG
on TikTok and IG is different from Twitter. When you come to Twitter, we are going to tell you the honest.
And people get some.
Yeah,
like
so it's not like. It's not like hate to anything. Nobody hates you.
Yeah, nobody hates you.
You are just doing the right thing. Twitter.
You are not doing the right thing. You will tell
and that one thing is the way you react to, because if maybe they can't talk and you can't react, say you be hard. The replies and responses you will get. I'm sure you did the whole day.
Yeah.
Yes. So it's not like they were targeted or anybody people talk about on Twitter are targeted. Twitter is literally they can talk about even the president. The chop subs for in comment sections every year, so it's not limited to anyone.
So wrapping up, what do you think we can do to encourage more women in the Twitter space? Because we hardly hear of any female Twitter.
Most of the women, it depends. Some of the women,
but I'm being told say more Twitter influencers and money ba mo. More you guys. You allegation has come on you. More man and son of mama more play.
I beg I be innocent.
So who has been cheering the ladies and all that?
I know sure.
How do we make sure more ladies are being encouraged into the Twitter?
Okay, so the ladies, most of the ladies on maybe it depends on the content. Most of them, their contents are just one way pictures and one way me or iPhone 15 and those things like. You know, so if you're a lady, you have ladies who are, because they have somebody like the Benny's girl, she tweets on sports, she has content and her account has grown. Yeah, so if you come and you are putting in legit content, you are funny and stuff, you are going. But if you are coming and you are just coming to tweet broke men and you are come to broke shame guys and stuff, that's what you are not going to like Twitter.
You are not going to like Twitter, yeah.
And a portfolio said boys and so man, said the Twitter is just like. Today school be what cost me, you know, any general who now the 1 or 2 be that one be normal. It's just Twitter and
now I say Twitter man who you fit.
Who said that?
Oh, nice girls they.
Oh, nice girls they. But they are low key.
Most of the nice girls have them accounts. No really big like
Facebook and Twitter ehina mo ho ma ho fe
Facebook one mo na neighbor ye me cancel no
catfish
but Facebook girls no dey ba na ye so dey odi na ye to or you no for or your face or ni na you be a category be we get nice girl we get the likes of
but they are just low key
we get the likes of this girl Benny's the nice
but me if I'm a lady number pe now or Twitter you active on Twitter is a red flag because what's embedding I know my right.
Now you just move to the low key girls.
What's the portfolio? What's me on Twitter?
We don't move to the big accounts. The big accounts. Oh no. But it just be advice I give.
No, be like you the top of my what you talk me? I don't get. I don't know. Me tell you laughing out.
Okay, so that is it about it. They are having a normal Twitter conversation. You have gotten to know more about X and how it operates and the positive and the negative. You should know what to look out for if you want to really engage the app X or Twitter. And we are having first-time information from people who have really created a brand out of that. And this has been an exciting conversation with, of course, some of your top-rated Twitter influencers. Been time with my humble FMC portfolio. We shall be having this conversation very often to really open the eyes of how we can really use X to our advantage. This has been time with myself again. Catch us on the next episode of the portfolio. And this is where you end. Thank you.